Hey everybody, Steve from Chilcote Forestry here. Just out for a walk, taking my dog for a walk on the game lands. Trying to shake off the cobwebs. I was up all night writing management plans. And for a change, it's raining here in Pennsylvania. I used to be a climate change denier, but not anymore. I've never seen so much rain in my whole life. It just won't stop. So what I want to talk about today is committing to wildlife management and good forestry on your property. This is the time of year when people always think about it, and they think about deer season and how they didn't see any deer or not enough. And they call me and they want to know what to do about their property. So I write some management plans, but what I'm looking for are the types of clients who want to commit and go all in and follow the plan, adjust when it needs to be adjusted, and commit to it. You know, I have clients that I've been with for many years. We go back every year and we try different things, do more of what works, less of what doesn't. So why listen to me? Well, I don't know. I've got quite a bit of experience. I've done everything wrong that there is to do wrong, and I've done some things right. I've learned from other mentors. And then of course I got my 2 college degrees. I guess that makes me qualified for something. But mainly when I started out in habitat work, I pretty much was just dabbling like maybe a lot of you are. I was in forestry and land management for big timber companies, and I would always try to help out the deer cover whenever we did some harvesting and plant the landings. Like here's a landing right here that nobody did anything with, and it's all stilt grass. But I noticed that anytime there was harvesting and we did some planting of skid trails and planting of landings, there's always a lot of deer around, especially in the north woods where you don't have any agriculture. So I tracked a lot of deer and try to learn what their habits are and what they like, what they don't like. So I have a feel over the years. I've developed a feel for what the deer are doing. A lot of times I'll just get with the landowner and have them show me where things are happening, where deer like to bed, where they usually are during the day, where they go to feed. And then we just try to enhance everything to make it more attractive and make it to hold deer during the day. So what I want to do is find people who want to work with me every year so that I can give them a good deal and help them. It's a process. It's not a once and done thing. There's no magic bullet. But if you want to increase the value of your land and increase the enjoyment of your land through hunting, then I'd be happy to work with you. Just give me a call. We can do 3 levels. We can do a phone consultation where I can get a map, Google Earth, take a look at your soils, your terrain, your cover. You can fill me in on what's what. I usually just charge people like $90 for that. It's no big deal. If you want to go further and do a site visit, that's $500 for a day. And if you want to do a full plan, I can either write you a private plan between you and I, or I could get the state and the USDA involved, and we can get that funded where it really wouldn't cost you anything, but then you have the government involved in your management decisions, which isn't always good. But you know, if you don't have any cash and you want to do some major things like I have a guy right now I'm going to do a plan for where we're going to do some golden wing warbler habitat, which is good for all wildlife actually. But it's a major undertaking. It's just too expensive for a private landowner to justify. You can't do it. So I'm going to help him get funding for that, and we'll get some stuff done. But there's different levels, and you know, a phone call for a few minutes is always free. I got a Zoom call coming up here in a few minutes. I'll just Zoom call with this guy while I'm walking, and we'll go over his issues, what his problems are. You know, a lot of times a landowner knows what he needs to do. He just kind of needs to have a little backup. You know, somebody will tell me, yeah, that's a good idea, or no, I wouldn't do that if I were you, or you know, that won't work. And then I get the guy going in the right direction. So my contact information is all over the place. You can find it, and give me a call anytime. Email me anytime. I always get back to people. I try to answer my phone as long as it's not you know, coming from cross country. Sometimes I don't answer it because it's a robocall. Here's what happens when you let a little sunlight in. This was all mature timber, and they made this road for a timber sale, but all along the edge of it there's oak regeneration. It's a pretty nice oak tree. There's some hickories in here. Oh, that's tulip poplar there. So got to get on this Zoom call, so feel free to call me and we'll set something up. I'm looking forward to talking to all you guys out there. I hope that 2019 is going to be a great year. I think it's going to be a great year for me. A lot of changes happening. Things are really picking up in business for change. It's good. And hope to see you soon. I'm out.